Surprising find near the Giza pyramids of Cairo, Egypt. This is what I just found on Google Earth. I was trying to find a mound near the Sphinx where they say the second Sphinx could be located. But I found something else instead, and it was a very big surprise. Now we know that the Giza pyramids are very ancient, very mystical, a lot of secrets locked up in that. Recently, Robert Bauval and his team found that it was aligned with the stars of the three pyramids there are aligned with the stars of Orion's belt. And for them to have aligned it like that means that it was built 10,500 years BC. In other words, 12,500 years ago. That's the constellation and the star sequence above the Giza pyramid. But you'll be surprised at what I just found. To me, it was very shocking and a very big dismay. But tell me what you think. I'm just going to show you what I found. The area of Giza, we have some very nice apartment buildings and pools in various locations around there. You can see how tall these buildings are from the shadow that they cast. And pulling out, we're going into the area. Okay, here we are. More beautiful houses with pools around. And these are hotels. These are hotels around here. And this one here, Pyramids View in Bed and Breakfast. All these things, from what I understand, I'll show you later. This is a golf course. This is what I found. A golf course. And a very nice golf course from the pictures I saw. These are the pyramids. And this is the Sphinx right there. Right, that there is the Sphinx, as we can see. There is some kind of a mound here. I don't know who's going to be excavating that, if and when. I don't know what this is. It looks to me like it could be, because of this thing, they call this a necropolis, maybe because this is a cemetery. I have no idea. But that's what shocked me, is that right next to it, they have, flanking it, who knows how many antiquities there are under there. They have a golf course right there. Right there. Okay. And I saw this green blob in the middle of, right next to it. And I said, what is that? And that is a golf course. And this is it. It's the golf. One of the top 100 courses ranked is one of these. The Ran Mariset is golf architecture editor. Okay, with this, I'm not going to show you too much. Well, where is the thing that has the golf? Was that one it? Yeah, okay, these are the pyramids right there, as you can see. So that's the golf course. Looks very nice. It has this little lake and everything. Everything, of course, here is man-made landscape design. Very nice. Palm trees everywhere. To have the feeling of Egypt. And that's what was there. That is, to me, really shocking. Flanking the pyramids, where recently they found a sarcophagus all the way down under the Sphinx, under various Zahi Hawass went down there, supposedly found a granite box immersed in some kind of a liquid, and they say that can only be opened with a ancient DNA lock or something. And it's sad because these things go back way before the great flood of the time of the deluge. Of course, the earth had a lot of floods in the past. And one of the high priests of Egypt told Solon, the ancient Greek, who then told Plato, and Plato described in his texts concerning the lost continent of Atlantis and the Atlanteans, and even the Emerald Tablets. Thoth the Atlantean told us that he has He had a spaceship. The Atlanteans had space travel and time travel and interdimensional capacities. And that he said that he buried his spaceship under a sphinx. Now, he didn't tell us where the sphinx was. I would assume that they were, I don't know, that it's not only in Giza that we have a sphinx and pyramids, we also have them in Saqqara, which is older than Giza, although they haven't found a sphinx there, I don't think. And Saqqara has 25 granite boxes, about 100 tons each. The lid alone is 110 tons. And they believe that those granite boxes were used as batteries to charge. They were inside the pyramids, and they would charge the box with very strong blue light energy that would also light up the pyramid and would also generate free energy for the area. So there's a lot to be found out yet under the pyramids, the plateau and the Sphinx. And to me, it's a dismay to have this thing under there. Obviously a private company, some hotel, it's a hotel golf complex, and right smack next to the pyramids. Without a doubt, I think there's a lot of antiquities under there. All of this has yet to be, as you can see, excavated. That seems to be a mound there. And then you go towards desert areas, very close to Cairo. Of course, this area is right next to the Nile. As you can see, the Nile River Delta. And then you have the desert. All of this is desert. This here is volcanic lava. If you want to see, it looks very new as well. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, it doesn't even have any sand over it. Maybe the wind's kicked off the sand. There we go. Isn't that something? Look at these little things, these blobs, volcano knobs. Amazing. Amazing. Yes. Really strange things. And on the southwest corner of Egypt, southwest over here, is where you had an asteroid strike about 5,000 years ago. And they found it from Google Earth. They went and examined. They had a field trip there, and they found that there were also volcanoes there. Look at that. It's another beautiful one. There's also, the asphalt volcanoes. There's a lot of, in Arabia, in these countries, you have a lot of oil, crude oil. And basically, they just have to scratch the surface and it's right underneath. A lot of these things could be crude bubbling up in these areas. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. The golf course right next to the pyramids. There we go. Necropolis of Giza, that's where it is. The Necropolis of Giza. And its trusty golf course. There we go. We're zooming back in again. Those are the pyramids you can see right there. And the golf course at the 1 o'clock position, right there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Very strange stuff. Who had the bright idea? That to me is a crime. You can't ever dig there. There it is. They've built over it. They've designed over it. Anyway, tell me what you think. This is, to me, is just should not have been done. Should not have been done. You could have done it somewhere else. Obviously, this is very nicely kept and watered, but they could have done this somewhere else. They could have done this out in the desert. Somewhere else, anyway. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.